All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Gem of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Guys, we're going to jump right into the market and see what's going on. I had a big dump over the last day or two and want to see what's happening in it. I want to give you an update on what I'm thinking. Want to remind you too about a video I made last week called The Mother of All Fakeouts is Developing. And it turns out some of the ideas that I shared there might be playing out, so we're going to share that as well. All right, don't forget this isn't financial advice, never intended to be that. Just showing you my perspective through an Elliott wave lens. We look at the lens, we look at the market through a lens of fives and threes, put them together with known structures in Elliott wave theory, and see if we can figure out where price might be going. Let me just warn you guys, all I'm presenting are ideas. These are just ideas and ways of interpreting the market. I may be correct, I may not be correct. It's not intended to predict the future, just showing you wave structures that could develop based upon the interpretation that I'm seeing of the waves. Now, that's contingent upon my interpretation being correct. And sometimes there are several interpretations that you might have of the wave structure because it's challenging. There's no doubt about it. So I just want to explain what I'm doing, what I'm not doing on the channel. A lot of people think I'm predicting the future. I'm not. I'm simply showing you what I see as a potential wave structure interpretation, and then showing you what could happen if that's correct. Okay, so just understand that, guys. Understand that about Elliott wave. We're not trying to predict the future or make any kind of calls. We're simply showing you wave structures, see what could happen, and let you get prepared for what could possibly be coming down the road. All right, let's jump in. So in that video here, I'm just going to let the video play just for a minute and let you see what I said back on, this is August the 12th, 7 days ago. The timing and the exact playout didn't play out exactly because the top of the last wave took longer to develop than expected. But at least the idea, the overall idea is still in play. Let's look at it and listen. All right, so the way I'm interpreting this as of right now is 3 waves to the downside, 3 waves to the upside, looking for 5 down. And my guess, if I had to guess, this is going to be a fast and furious wave to the downside. When's it going to come down? Probably after a weekend of sideways. So fast and furious wave down. That's exactly what we're getting, guys. Got a 3-wave shape. Missed the top a little bit as far as the way this developed, but we stick with the wave and saw that ending diagonal develop here. It's actually creating an expanding flat. Let's keep looking and see what I said. Probably after a weekend of sideways. We've got a 5-wave move to the upside, expecting a very complex, trashy B wave, okay? And then a fast and furious C wave to the upside on Sunday, Monday time frame. The kind that's going to retest the top of this wave, but hopefully will not break the top of that wave. It should not break the top of the wave. In other words, I have an impulse down to the downside, looking for a 3-wave pullback. My idea is that it's going to be sideways and choppy this weekend with a fast and furious wave on Sunday, Monday time frame, and then rejection, and it's going to be a fast rejection. That doesn't mean it'll go down in one candle really fast. It just means that it maybe in one day or 2 days you're going to see it make quite a bit of price movement in 1 to 2 days. Get down here to this order block zone right here. It'll probably have a little bounce right here, boom, and then come down to this order block, have a larger bounce, okay, finally end up down here at this order block zone. All right, so there's some ideas there I shared. The mother of all fakeouts and development. That was the video I shared. So let's look and see what the market's doing here. What time frame was I on there? I was on the 90 minutes. So let's go to the 90 minutes so we can see it in the same shape here. Sorry, let's go to this chart right there. I'll show you another count here shortly. All right, so there it is. We had a bit more chop up here at the top. We did break the top, so this is going to be an expanded flat, but you can see how we're getting price action very similar to what I described. Fast and furious with a little bit of a hitch right here. I was hoping to get a little bit more of a hitch there, but we didn't. Hopefully get a little bit of a bigger bounce with this idea. Consolidate here over the weekend with some chop, and then boom next week. So we're going to have chop over the weekend is what I'm expecting. and then boom, next week we finish this thing down to this order block zone, and that would finish an A, B, C to the downside. Okay, so that's the way I'm looking at that, guys. There's an idea. Whether that plays out or not, we'll see. I'm going to offer another idea here in just a minute, but this RSI needs to reset. Okay, the RSI needs to reset on the hourly chart. I like it to reset up to the 50. Up to the 50 here before it comes back down for that final wave. So I'm going to look to see this. This thing is probably a little bit lower to go. One more low to go with the reset, something like that, and then boom, down we go. That's kind of what I'm watching for this weekend. Just chop, 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 chop. I don't think it's going to keep going straight down, though it's going to fake out to the downside, and it's probably going to come back and find some support here, more than likely. Now it busted through these order blocks right here, just busted through them. So I wasn't, expecting that. And the other thing that I didn't quite get right is that I was looking at this as a potential leading diagonal. I was looking for a potential three-wave move back to the upside and then down for there. But we didn't get that move at all. It really came down fast and furious. So I was kind of frustrated by that slightly. We nailed the top on the short. We shorted that sucker. And made some long trades in there as well. Shorted it again, and I was looking for another long in here before down and didn't get it. So, bummer. Missed this move, unfortunately. But we made some good trades in here. So I'm looking to catch this last wave potentially if this develops like I expect it to as some kind of a choppy wave this weekend. All right, so there's an idea. Zooming out, this is going to be some kind of an A. We need the B to finish. Hopefully it gets down here 90%, and then we get a fast and furious wave back to the upside, 5 waves, and that's going to be A, B, C. Okay, we'll get to this wave next week when the time comes. We have plenty of price action to deal with here. Okay. So there's an idea for you. Just wanted to share that with you. And really the value of Elliott Wave and understanding price structure and wave structure, and that the scenario that I shared, while I didn't know it wasn't certain to play out, and it didn't play out perfectly, gave us a pretty good guess as to where price was going and how to trade it. Again, you have to execute the trade well, and I executed several trades well in here and then just missed this long one. So that big one. I just wasn't expecting that kind of a wave to the downside. I did expect fast and furious. I did say that, but man, I don't know if I expected it that fast and furious. Okay, with that said, let's look at one more count I want to share with you. Two more counts here. Another idea I had this morning in the Discord as we were walking through and trying to figure out and just trying to exercise, just some looking at different exercise our minds a little bit, trying to look at this wave differently. Got another count for you here where we got, this is the, let me try that again. This is the first wave to the upside. There's wave 1. We're going to call that 5 waves. We got a 3-wave flat right there. We're going to call this 5 waves with a, I'm sorry, not 5 waves. We're going to, let me go back. We got, I want 5 or 3. 5, yeah, I can call that 5, and I can call this 5 as well. And we got a 3-way, and this is part of a 3-way pullback. Expect a little sideways action. One more hit to the low, expanding diagonal. Look for another hit to the high. Sorry, I got a little confused there in the beginning. And in the beginning, I guess you could either go with 5 or 3 in all of these if you want to hit that for 3. It just changes what to expect here, whether you expect 3 up here or 5 up here. Okay. Either way, I'm looking for an upward wave potentially in this idea. So I want to see a reaction off of here and an impulse with a pullback and maybe a continuation there. So I'd like to see this get up, and it should go up relatively fast and furious as well. Okay, looking for an impulse much like this or like this. Okay, like this, something that steep and that quick. Okay, it'll take a week to play out or something like that, but still expecting this to play around down here, hit the low one more time, and that'll finish this ABC, provide some divergence that we like to see at the end of a C wave, and then boom, up we go for this. So there's another idea, and that actually correlates with my idea for Ethereum. Ethereum, I've been working on my account for Ethereum as well. Ethereum's a challenging challenging wave. That's not Ethereum. Let's look at it. There's Ethereum right there. Look at the 90-minute chart there. Looking at this, guys, as a 1 and then a 2, a flat 2 right there. Then I'm going to look at this wave right there is wave 3. And this chop right in there is a flat in the making. I need a chop and another low. Okay, that's what I need to see for a finished 4th wave. And then boom, up for a 5th wave. That could be the end of the initial impulse. It gets us back. It gets us up here to this liquidity zone. It might even take it out or wick through, and then down we go for 3 waves. But this is a bottom. This is a bottom in this scenario. We go down for 3 waves, and then we go up, and then we start mooning, guys. That's when we moon, somewhere into the end of this year or the first part of next year, depending on how long this wave takes to play out. So that, the idea that I have for Bitcoin is that we finish this thing, we go up, that finishes a 5-wave move to the upside, and then we get a 3-wave back. It does not break the low. This was the bottom, and then we go on up. We start mooning, or at least go up for a 3rd wave again somewhere towards the end of the year. All right, well, that's the way I'm looking at the market, guys. Hope that's a helpful perspective to you. Just remember, guys, I haven't exhausted all the ideas I have. I'm showing you my favorite ones. But they may or may not play out. And remember, the small time frame is hard to predict, right? But we do our best to try to give you an idea of where price may go. That's the limitation of Elliott. We're not predicting anything. We're simply saying, hey, based on this wave structure, what could we expect to see in the future? And gives us a general direction for trading. And what makes or breaks your trading is your good risk management. You need to learn risk management, please come on into the Discord. We'd love to have you. If you want to wait a week or so, the last week of August is going to be free. You can come on in. You're going to have to pay on the front end. I will refund your money on the back end on September 1. That's the way I do it. That way you come in, you become a member of the Discord. You get the month of September plus the last week of August for the price of September, and that's the way we do it. All right, hope that helps you, guys. Leave some comments, leave some love in the comments if you like the content. Don't forget to like and share the video if you would, guys. Let's blow this one up. It's pretty good content, pretty good ideas there. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.